That's right, I'm gonna walk up to that shark in the trench and I'm gonna punch him in the face. Egg to the Trench, released earlier this year in 2023, and is directed by Ben Wheatley, who has also directed such films like Kill List, Sightseers, High Rise, Free Fire, and Rebecca. And this film is starring Jason Statham, and that's really all you need to know. Jason Statham is here to punch a couple of sharks and a giant octopus at one point, and he's definitely the one man who can do the thing to stop the thing to save the thing. 5 years after the events of the first Meg movie, Jonas Taylor leads a team of other deep dive explorers down to the trench underneath the thermocline in the ocean that houses a whole bunch of megalodon sharks. And while there, their vehicles get sabotaged, so they have to make their way to an unknown underwater sea station to where they could possibly get help and get to the surface. But while there, they discover a hidden operation within their organization to where it looks like our heroes will not make it out alive. And you're probably asking yourself, why, Caleb, were you not talking about any of the sharks in the movie? Because they're barely in this thing, and they do show up for the final climax, but it's kind of just like, oh yeah, that's right, this is a Meg movie about sharks, we need to have sharks in there, so let's not do anything leading up to it, and let's just play. Now, I'll be honest, I have not seen the original The Meg movie that came out in 2018, also starring Jason Statham, so I don't know any of these characters, what their relationship is with each other, and like where they came from, how they discovered the megalodon sharks, and how this trench thermal climb thing works. Here, they were just like, well, everyone's seen the first one, so we're not gonna re-explain anything. It's just, here's the thermocline. It's like a surface in the ocean that apparently sharks cannot break through for some reason. Now, is all of this something that is possible, that is happening on this Earth? Oh, absolutely. We've barely searched the ocean of our own planet. We have no idea what's down there. There could be thousands of megalodon sharks just swimming around underneath the thermocline thing. Absolutely, I definitely believe that. But to believe that one man can ride a water ski and blow up a whole bunch of different megalodon sharks because he's Jason Statham is pretty frickin' ridiculous. Which I guess is the whole selling point behind this movie, right? It's Jason Statham taking on sharks. So yeah, it's ridiculous. You know that going in. The only hope that I had going into this movie was that the other characters outside of Jason Statham would be entertaining. They would be characters I could get behind that had intelligence. But watching this movie, I realized, nope. He has his kid who really wants to be part of the diving team, so of course, you know, she's gonna stow away on one of the little mini subs that's going down past the thermocline, and then they're gonna have to worry about her, and she's taking up all of the air because she's an extra person on board that they didn't account for. So now they have to worry about her. So yeah, you know that was gonna happen. You got the reckless billionaire who owns everything, but is always like, yeah, we'll take some risks. Why not? I'll jump into the ocean and train the shark, because that's something you can do nowadays. You can train dinosaurs. Haven't you seen Jurassic World, where Chris Pratt came out and when the raptors were gonna eat him, he was like, whoa, wait, stop. And then you watch the other Jurassic World movies and everyone else went like that to dinosaurs and they all stopped too. So of course, if you do that here with megalodon sharks, that's gonna deter them. I love it. I didn't realize that human beings had such power on this planet, but god damn it, we do. I knew I jinxed it when a couple of reviews ago I was saying that, gosh, you know, movies that I've seen this year I've had such a great time with, and I've had a lot of fun, and there hasn't really been a movie this year that I've looked at and just said like, wow, that was absolutely terrible. Everything has been pretty good and pretty entertaining for most of this year. Of course I jinxed it because I watched this stupid ass thing and that just went right out the window. This movie's freaking stupid. And I don't know what happens in the first one, but does the shark barely show up in that one too? Because they kind of had the sharks here while they were in the trench, but it wasn't about the sharks. It was them trying to get to this hidden underwater station that they didn't know was there. but it was some like pirate or something. But they were like, well, we got to get over there because there's probably escape pods or something, so we got to get there. And they got sharks swimming around up on top of them, but they don't really play into anything until like the very end. We have these mini dinosaurs that can walk on land and also in water. It's basically Jurassic Park rules, where we have the T-Rex, we have all the big dinosaurs, but we gotta have the mini dinosaurs that also cause problems. So that's what these little tiny things swimming around and running through all the grass area at the very end, they're like the raptors of this movie. And the Megalodons are like the T-Rex or the Spinosauruses. Meg 2 The Trench is pretty mindless, and if you like shark movies, if you like this mindless, really terrible CGI splooge fest of a higher budget sci-fi shark movie, then I guess this is the movie for you, but it's not for me. If I wanted to watch this type of thing, I would rather have the visual effects be like the TV budget on the Sci-Fi Network. I would rather watch Sharknado, I'd rather watch Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus any day of the week, other than this one, that's basically the same movie as Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus, just with a higher budget, like a higher end star in there, like a Jason Statham. But Meg 2 is pretty forgettable, but I wouldn't be shocked if they made like 5 more Meg movies with Jason Statham punching them again and again and again. I'm gonna give Meg 2 The Trench 1.5 out of 5 Blu-rays.
No, sir, I didn't like it.
So guys, have you seen Meg 2 The Trench? What did you think about it? Did I miss anything? Like, if I haven't watched the first Meg movie, would I appreciate this movie more? Should I watch the first Meg movie? Whatever you thought, comment below and let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell. See you all the next time I'm released next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.